Booty, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am actually going to be doing more of a how-to lifestyle video. I alluded to the fact that I was going to do this video in a previous video, and I'm saying video a lot of times, so yeah, I'm saying video a lot of times. In a previous video of mine, I did say I wanted to do a video on some organizational tips for just your personal life and your personal growth and development. You guys can apply these tools like whether you're in school or just in your everyday life. I really feel like these tools that I'm gonna share with you guys today have really helped me maximize my time throughout the day and be more productive and just really take advantages of the moments that I have right in front of me, because I oftentimes ask myself the question like, where did the day go? I feel like I wasted the entire day without getting the things that I need to get done, and it's happened to me one too many times, and I finally just sat down with myself and I was like, yo, Brandy,
you're 20 years old. You need to get an organizational system.
You can't keep living like this. It's all about trial and error. You have to see kind of what works for you with time management and what helps you be the most productive. But these are some of the tips that I have realized have really helped me in my personal growth and development. And I feel like if something can help me, it can really be applicable to anybody. I'm a very simple person. I'm not about the dramas. I'm not about like all the extra. I like to do something simple, easy, and if it works for me, I'm like a very fixed person. So when I find something that works for me, I just stick to it. If I haven't said what today's video is, I'm sorry, but today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys how to be more productive and how to create better time management skills. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my tips and tricks, some of my mistakes on what I did that wasted a lot of my days, spending a lot of my time complaining on like, where did the day go? All of these questions, right? Where I could have just been more productive, gotten organized, done certain things that really would have put me on the right track faster. But that's okay. Like I always say, you live and you learn, and you have to do trial and error. You have to do what works for you. So these tips, they may or may not be applicable to your lifestyle. So take what resonates and leave what does not. I completely understand. These are just some of the tips that works for me. Before I get started, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Booty Demons. Here's my @ right here. All my other links will be in the description below. If you guys want to know my self-help and personal development tips on how to be more productive and how to manage your time well, then keep on watching. All right, so now that we're over that extremely incredibly long intro, let's get into some of the things that have helped me on being more productive and being more time conscious. So one of the biggest things that I am just now kind of getting acclimated into my life is waking up early. And I think that that is one of the major things that kind of pushed me back for years, is when I would not get up early enough and I wouldn't just take out that extra 2 hours early to just put in the work. What I've noticed is when I wake up earlier, I just get more things done, period. I know that that technique kind of works differently for different people, and definitely listen to your body, listen to what feels best for you. If you genuinely cannot get up at a certain time, do not force yourself whatsoever. Personally for me, some days I feel like getting up at 5 a.m. Some days I feel like getting up at 6 a.m. Sometimes I feel like sleeping in, not getting up to like 8:30, which is not really sleeping in to most people. Those early hours in the morning, I've discovered, are the most pinnacle aspects of the day, because you can really channel and put the intention in for your day as soon as you wake up. I feel like I have more time for my spiritual practices when I get up really early in the morning, instead of having to wake up at 8:30, rush and start filming back-to-back videos. I like to have personal time for me, and I like to have personal time to script, drink my coffee, just wake up to the morning, do a meditation, things like that. It really changes the duration of how my day goes, is having that good start off in the morning. Personally for me, this is just me, if you schedule just to be more disciplined and waking up just an hour earlier so you can have just a little bit more time to yourself, that really creates a good base for the day, because I know that when I wake up late, I just feel like my whole day is complete shit. and I know I'm not the only person who feels like this. Definitely the early bird gets the worm, and I agree with that, because there's just this synergy about being up early in the morning. I'm a morning person, but I feel like everybody can be a morning person once they see the benefits of getting up early. Like, you get all your stuff done early in the morning, and then you have the rest of the day to chill and be productive and work. So that is my #1 tip on how to be more productive is setting a timeout and getting up early. My second tip on how to be more productive is planning things out ahead of time. And I'm gonna use myself as an example. For me, I have 2 personal journals where I plan things out in advance. One is for scripting. It's basically where I plan my life out basically in advance. And then I also do have another notebook where I do write down my to-do list and things that I want to accomplish throughout the month. Setting goals for yourself for the duration of the month. What new goal do you want to accomplish that day? What new things do you want to try? Continue to challenge yourself and really allowing yourself to break new barriers and doing things that you never thought possible. Having that tool of organization to plan things out in advance has really set me apart with my channel. I've been more consistent with my YouTube videos. Although for the month of September, it wasn't continuously daily uploads, it did set me out for the month of October so that I can have a blueprint to see what works for the month. If the early time schedule doesn't work for you, maybe try implementing and planning things out in advance for that day. If you know you have to wake up at 8:30, get up at 8:30 and just start your day there. I know for me, when I plan things out, when I get up early, I just feel like I am more empowered and I'm more at a state of awareness of the things that are going on around me. Not that I feel like I have control, because I know that I can't control what happens at the end of the day, but I am the creator of my reality. So I can create how I respond to what happens to me throughout the day if it doesn't go to plan. When you still have the basis of what you planned out, it still gives you that organization and you still have something to go off for that day or that week or that month. It has really helped me set out a plan so that I can look at it as a whole. You can really track it to see how far you've come throughout the month. I see that so much with my channel and how I edit my videos, how I articulate, how I speak to the camera, like my eye contact. I feel so much more comfortable, and that's all through just planning stuff out ahead where I don't feel rushed and I don't feel like I'm putting a video together last minute. So that is another tool that has really helped me implement very great time management skills in my life. So this next rule you guys may not like, but it's honestly helped me so much with my personal life, personal growth and development on being more productive, and that is getting off of social media. Just taking a little bit of a break and allowing yourself to not constantly keep up with the Joneses and keep up with the Kardashians, the Jenners, all of those people, and really allowing yourself to see your life for what it is and not comparing it to another person. It's really helpful because sometimes we are mindlessly comparing ourselves to everybody around us, and I know for me it has truly helped me cherish and be more grateful for the things that I have and really see my growth and see my life for what it is. No bullshit, like no filter. Being able to accept it and not having to feel like I have to keep up to this caliber of what people present on social media, that's just like, it's not my life. I have to make that disassociation because I get too involved, and I think a lot of us do. A lot of us do it unconsciously. The way that the app is set up is to get you distracted. A lot of the times, there's a lot of people on social media who spew out negativity that may have you distracted from the obligations that you have in this physical reality. And in order to make the most of the moments that you have, which is what I'm going to get in next, is you have to sometimes disconnect from social media, disconnect from your email, and be in the present moment. All right, so my last tip for how to be more productive is being in the present moment, like I was saying earlier. To really breathe, like breathe, bitch, like release all that negative energy, that negative tension that you're holding in your body. Release all the stress, release all the distractions that you've had throughout the day. Take that time out to really put it that into yourself. Being mindful of what you're doing during the task, the sensation that you're feeling, the body movement if you're moving your body, the sensations that your eyes may feel, like if you're sitting at a computer screen for work, or if you're talking to people on a day-to-day basis for your job, accepting the moment for what it is, because the past doesn't exist, because the past is already gone. You're never gonna be back in the past, and the future has yet to come. It's not here. The moment that we're living in right now is the future. So it's like, they don't exist. All that you essentially have is the now moments, and you have to think about how can I maximize what I have right in front of me? What can I do with what I have right now? Not up with what I see other people have, not comparing yourself. Being productive isn't about comparing yourself to other people and keeping up with the Joneses. It's about keeping up with you. What are you doing? What are your goals? Like, where do you want to be this time next year? Like, some of these questions we haven't even thought to ask ourselves because we're so distracted. And I think that when you're more productive and you're more enthralled, not only into your work, but maybe the relationships you have with your family, friends, and you really pay attention to what's around you and not what's in the phone, you really are able to maximize the moments and maximize the time that you have, because let's be honest, we are only here for a limited amount of time only. Like, life is very short. You're here one day, gone tomorrow, and you have to maximize the time that you have. That's all that I have to share with you all today. I hope you all are able to implement these tools in your life. Some of these tips may or may not be applicable to your lifestyle. I know that a lot of people may think of social media in a different way than I do, and I completely understand that, and I respect that, and I love you unconditionally. I think that different perspectives are needed, and we all operate in different ways. So I would love to hear your thoughts below, and share with me your tips on how you all are more productive in your day-to-day life. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, destroy that like button if you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.